This video is a quick tutorial on how to change the time of a specific audio file. You've loaded it in, it comes out at a specific tempo, you want it to go faster, you want it to go slower. It still needs to line up with the grid. If we go back and we want to load this drum track back up like we had done before, one of the things you're going to notice right off the bat is you get this dialog box. What's really nice about Logic is it will analyze that file and adjust the tempo for your project automatically. So I pop it in there, move my project to 117. Automatically everything's lined up like it was before, so I'm in pretty good shape. Now, one of the things that I just learned, I should have known before, is that when you import an Apple loop, you can change the tempo and the tempo will automatically change the file. So if I take this particular groove, and I'm going to load it up. So I've just started that at the beginning of the file. I want to loop it by pressing L. It automatically loops the whole thing. The two of them should line up pretty well. And I can double check if they're both starting at the very beginning by clicking on it and holding it, and you'll see the 1111. That means it's starting on the first measure. This one is doing the same, so they're pretty good. What will happen if I change the tempo down here? Say I went really extreme. I went to 139. It looked like that shifted over, when in reality what's happening is that this is now going to go much faster. But what has happened is the top one has not changed tempo, because I put that one in. I'm going to solo it. See how it's much slower? That's when you're using your own audio files. So I need to make this one actually go the same tempo as what I want it to. I'm going to put my tempo back to 117 like it was before. And in order to make that upper original track go quicker, what you need to do is make sure first that the very end of this track is what they call a perfect region length. If I hold my mouse down, it says 101.33221. I need it to be right on the bar. So I'm going to go to 102 because I know I got some extra there. And if I look down here, I got 102.111. That means I'm right on the very first beat of the first bar of the 102. And I'm actually going to split it playhead and delete the remaining. Now this length is actually perfect. See how the numbers line up just right? 1111 means it starts on the first beat, and it's going to end on 1010, which means it's all completed. So now once that's in place, I have the ability to change my tempo like I did before. Go to 125. You'll notice how the grid no longer lines up. The bottom one changed automatically, but the top one didn't. So what I have to do is make sure that I'm still only filling up 102 bars like I had done before. So in order to do that, hold down the Option key. It's a nice shortcut. Grab the bottom corner and pull it back to when it was 102 like before. And get it as close as you can to that 000 as we had before. 1010. Right? That's the closest I can get it right now. If I change my snap to grid, I'll probably be able to get a little bit closer. You notice this little dialog window's opened up, and so it's asking me to basically, it's processing the samples because I've just changed this. It's making a brand new audio file out of the one that I had before, and this tends to take a little bit of time. Now what I'm able to do is go back to the beginning and see if I'm lining up. You can see now that this is hitting at measure 5 like it did before. And so life should be good, and I should be able to go faster now. See if she lines up. So what I have effectively done is made my original file much faster by pressing Option, dragging it to line up. Having this reference audio loop is really important so that you know that things are going to line up. In this instance, we have the ability to see measure 5 lining up with that transient, so we know that it actually works. So now that file is now at the correct speed. It's a handy little trick. Hope it helped.